In the depths of human experience, where our inner peace is obscured by the storms of our passions and fears, lies a profound ancient philosophy. Stoicism is the beacon of patience and self-restraint that guides us through the storms of life. Today we explore 7 Stoic principles that not only promise to shield us from the arrows of fate, but transform our lives into unappreciated bastions of peace. First, principles of Stoicism. Embrace bilateral authority. Consider what is out of your control is a cornerstone of the Stoic philosophy. This principle encourages individuals to distinguish between external circumstances that are not under our direct influence and our own actions that are completely within our power to control. Epictetus, the great Stoic philosopher, summarizes this idea in the Enchiridion. Some things are under our control and others are not. The things we control are thoughts, pursuits, desires, aversions, and in a word, the whatever we do ourselves, anything like that, we don't do it ourselves. By internalizing this principle, we learn to focus our efforts on our own behavior and decisions rather than wasting our energy on situations beyond our control. This not only leads to greater efficiency, but also a deeper inner peace also develops because we are not distracted by external events and we engage in a Stoic mindset of resilience, making conscious choices that are consistent with our inner values and principles. Love meets. The second Stoic principle teaches to embrace obstacles as opportunities, so that every challenge we face is not an obstacle to our growth, but a valuable opportunity for our own growth and development. This Stoic perspective changes our perception of suffering, and it turns into what at first seems to be a return that becomes a stepping stone towards transcendence. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, articulated this idea of theory beautifully in his own writings. Underscore, an obstacle to action encourages action. What stands in the way becomes a way. Underscore, this profound insight reveals that obstacles are not inherently negative, rather, it is the way we react to them and how we react that determines their impact on our lives. By embodying this principle, we develop the strength to face challenges head-on, using them as catalysts for qualities such as endurance, courage, and bravery. Instead of being overwhelmed by challenges, Stoics consume them, act as an exercise to strengthen their character, and see every obstacle as a teacher guiding us along the path of philosophical personal understanding. This principle implies not only passive tolerance, but active participation in life's challenges, encouraging us to reframe our struggles as opportunities to grow and use them to push forward in us the journey to be our best selves. 3. Cultivating emotionally resilience through objectivity and judgment. The third principle of the Stoics can be summed up as cultivate emotional resilience by practicing objective judgment, and it deals with controlling our perceptions to help manage our emotions. External events are not disruptive, it is their interpretations that do. Composure and emotional resilience can be maintained when we practice objective judgment in face of life's challenges. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher from Rome, put this well when he said, "We suffer more often in imagination than reality, oftener in apprehension than fact." This principle highlights the difference between the true state of affairs and what we think about them subjectively. In order to build emotional resilience, Stoics endeavor seeing things the way they are, devoid of personal interpretation or coloring of emotions. For instance, this involves taking a step back from immediate responses based on emotions and assessing situations with a calm and clear mind. By doing so, we diminish the authority that feelings exert over us and improve our ability to address situations rationally. Consequently, objective judgment should never be confused with denial or suppression of emotions, but rather questioning their origins. Principle 4 of Stoicism, dwell mindfully inside the present, underlines the need to be totally gift and intentional in all our undertakings. According to Stoicism, excellence of life does now not best come from huge occasions, however, additionally via how we consciously live. The teachings of Epictetus underscore the importance of being conscious about what one thinks and how one acts, as shown through his famous admonition. Tell yourself first what type of character you need to be, and then act for this reason. In this way, we are able to live authentically and with motive in which our actions fit our intentions. Stoic mindfulness does now not merely entail consciousness. It's far about active engagement and willpower. It implies looking over everything we suppose or say or do for consistency with our own values or philosophical commitments. Every single second counts for a Stoic as a long way as training mindfulness is involved, in order that they choose doing something to hand by means of setting their entire hearts and minds on it. This precept encourages us to be humble and to recall that means an appropriateness of our moves. It teaches us to keep away from irrational and spontaneous actions that may cause mistakes or moral mistakes. Every moment and occasion is visible as an impossibility to practice virtues inclusive of attempt, perseverance, and poise. By incorporating mindfulness into each day sports, we not simplest growth our effectiveness in daily tasks, however, also deepen our feel of happiness and appreciation for existence. This particular practice transforms everyday activities into significant sports, strengthens our person, and brings us toward the concept of residing a smart and virtuous existence through this conscious lifestyles. Riding this, we encompass the Stoic best of being at one with ourselves and our surroundings, know in spite of what we come upon. The fifth Stoic principle, live according to nature, invites us to align our lives with the rational and harmonious principles that govern the universe. This Stoic teaching is rooted within the belief that nature is orderly and logical, and that people as part of nature achieve their greatest achievement via embracing this herbal order. Zeno of Citium, the founding father of Stoicism, propagated the idea that human nature is inherently rational and social. To stay in step with nature approach to increase our rational faculties and stay virtuously in a manner that contributes definitely to society. This includes knowledge our area within the cosmos and acting according with the natural legal guidelines that dictate balance and motive. This principle stresses the significance of self-consistency and integrity in our moves. By staring at nature, we research the cost of simplicity, efficiency, and purpose. Nature does now not hurry, but the whole lot is achieved, and nothing is superfluous. Similarly, when we model our behaviors on nature, we try for a lifestyles this is without useless dreams and complications, focusing rather on what absolutely matters. Living in line with nature additionally means accepting the natural course of occasions such as delivery, increase, decay, and death without undue resistance or sorrow. This attractiveness results in tranquility and happiness as we learn how to cherish what we have and stay within the present, in preference to yearning for what's unnatural or out of reach. The Stoic practice of dwelling according to nature in the long run guides us in the direction of virtuous residing, urging us to domesticate attributes such as information, justice, courage, and moderation. By embracing our natural capacities for motive and virtue, we no longer only stay in alignment with ourselves, however, also foster concord within the larger network, embodying the Stoic ideal of oikiosis, the experience of kinship with all of humanity. The sixth Stoic precept, develop personal integrity and virtue, underscores the pursuit of ethical excellence due to the fact the essence of a nicely lived existence. Stoicism teaches that real contentment and resilience stem from inner features and region of outside situations. Virtue, in this philosophical framework, isn't always only a remember of ethical conduct, however the very foundation of a satisfying existence. Stoics outline distinctive feature as living according with reason and embracing the four cardinal virtues: awareness, courage, justice, and temperance. Wisdom involves making informed and rational choices. Courage refers to standing organization inside the face of adversity. Justice entails treating others fairly and with dignity, and temperance getting to know one's dreams and impulses. Epictetus, who emphasized the transformational position of philosophy in everyday existence, argues that each state of affairs provides an opportunity to exercise distinctive feature. He portrays lifestyles as a chain of moral assessments wherein our options mirror our character. Hence, developing private integrity includes everyday dedication to virtuous action, regardless of outdoor rewards or reputation. This precept additionally includes self-exam and honesty. Stoics propose for rigorous self-assessment to make certain that one's movements align with moral requirements. This introspective exercising facilitates humans domesticate a strong internal charter that withstands out-of-doors pressures and temptations. By dedicating oneself to non-public integrity, an extraordinary feature, we no longer best lead richer, greater self-sufficient lives, however, moreover, make a contribution undoubtedly to the welfare of others. The Stoic direction of exclusive characteristic is annoying yet profoundly profitable, imparting a beacon of stability and motive amid the flux of existence. Through continual moral boom, we forge a legacy of man or woman that endures beyond fleeting out-of-doors successes, embodying the very nice aspirations of Stoic philosophy. The seventh Stoic principle, embrace the brotherhood of humanity, revolves across the Stoic idea of cosmopolitanism, the concept that humans, regardless of nationality, race, or social fame, are citizens of the sector. This attitude encourages viewing oneself as a part of a larger human community, fostering a feel of connection and ethical duty in the direction of others. Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca frequently emphasize the inherent interconnectedness of all individuals. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, contemplates the concept that, what is right for the bee is ideal for the hive. This metaphor highlights that the welfare of the man or woman is intrinsically linked to the welfare of the community and vice versa. By embracing the brotherhood of humanity, Stoics endorse for well-known benevolence and knowledge. This precept teaches that our moves need to not best be just and fair in the direction of the ones that once round us, however, ought to additionally remember their broader impact on the worldwide human-owned family. It prompts us to go beyond slender self-interests or parochial loyalties and to act with compassion and fairness to all. This global ethic requires lively empathy and philanthropy, urging us to alleviate struggling wherein we can and to promote the general welfare. In sensible phrases, it encourages open-mindedness, tolerance, and a readiness to assist others, a commitment to deal with all people with appreciation and kindness, spotting their fundamental dignity. Embracing the brotherhood of humanity enriches our lives by means of expanding our circle of concern and deepening our understanding of numerous human reports. It cultivates a spirit of generosity and harmony, vital characteristics in an international marked via department and strife. Through this principle, Stoicism does now not only ask us to bear lifestyle stoically, but to decorate the lives of others, echoing the very best beliefs, human ability, and communal harmony. Through these principles, Stoicism offers extra than serenity amid chaos, offers a pathway to profound transformation, empowering us to lead lives marked by using emotional electricity and ethical clarity. As we embody these teachings, we see not only the invincibility of our spirits, but additionally the unity of our collective human journey. Let this exploration of Stoic knowledge be now not simply an exercising of notion, but a call to action. For inside the words of Epictetus, don't give an explanation for your philosophy.